Hello Guardians, and welcome to the Weapon Test Lab. In today's video, we'll be testing out the rocket launcher Wardcliff Coil in both PvE and PvP. The coil is an exotic power weapon, so you'll have to pick just one for the left side of your gear. So is this worth the effort over some other weapon? Let's discuss. We're going to be breaking this review down in the following ways. First, the weapon and their stats. Second, how the weapon performs in PvE. Then, how the weapon performs in PvP. And finally, my overall thought on the Wardcliff Coil. So first, let's take a look at their stats. The Wardcliff Coil's intrinsic perk is called Mad Scientist. This means it fires a huge collection of these little mini rockets for a lot of damage, especially AoE splash damage. So the fire rate for the coil I rate as an A+. The blast radius kind of falls in a D- category. Velocity A+, and when paired with fire rate, this thing fires fast. Stability is a B, and reload speed is a B, and that's good because you only really have one magazine size. The handling is an A+. This is a pretty powerful rocket launcher. Its stats pretty much A's and B's across the board. The blast radius, not so much, but then again, you're kind of rating all the little rockets, etc. So you do feel like you get a decent blast radius, but when compared to the other rocket launchers, you're not performing massive amounts of damage there. Now, for PvE, I love this rocket launcher. It has great range and it outputs a lot of damage. Rather than just firing one rocket, it salvos all these little rockets that can really wipe out a group of ads. Its weaknesses here is that it only has one in the chamber when firing. It will reload the ammo on pickup, but that tends to happen far less than I was hoping. So I did spend a lot of time reloading. Whether it was a group of ads or the damage that just went output on a boss, this was and is a great rocket launcher. My issue is with its design. It is actually so big that it feels like it takes up a lot of my visibility to my right side when using it. Visually, it looks really cool and interesting, but I do find myself worried about what might be coming my way. If I was going to give this weapon a score on this alone, I would have to go with an A- because it's everything I want in a rocket launcher, but I just find myself wanting more of it. Now in PvP, it's not so much a different story. I found that the range of the rockets were just what I wanted them to be. Rocket launchers in PvP are really good because most people do group up for team shooting. So you're more likely to get a multi-kill with one of these type of weapons. The coil can really output the damage, and it does feel a bit on the slower side, so games like Supremacy, you might be at risk even though you get the kills. If no one can pick up the crust, it's not really going to help you get ahead. I say this because I did find myself taking out all of my targets, but also getting taken out myself. But if I was going to give this weapon a PvP score alone, I'd still have to go with an A- because it does what I want it to do. I just wish I got more ammo to work with. So my overall thoughts on the Wardcliff Coil, they're extremely positive. This is a powerful rocket launcher, and it's hard not to get excited when you have some power ammo that is ready to fire. It is hard to weigh this against some of my other exotic weapons that I enjoy on my left side, so it's not something that I run with every time. My exotic weapons are usually reserved for my kinetic and energy weapon slots, but to score this any lower than an A- would be a crime in my opinion. So those are my scores, but I'd love to know what yours would be for this exotic power weapon. Let me know in the comments below if you run the coil over any other exotic, and I'd love to hear more about your build. Anyway, this has been Brian for Work to Game. Thanks so much for watching this video, and be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and share this with your friends. Thanks again for watching, and we do hope to see you in our other videos. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic week, and take care.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Brian, you think there's anywhere they could catch us in the meantime?
Right now, Chris, we're probably on Twitch. If it's probably in the afternoon, it could be you. Sometimes you see my face. And we also found this random guy, named Kevin on the street somewhere.
I accidentally left my password written on the side of my car.
Oh man, that was really a big mistake. But guys, we really appreciate it if you guys hit the link in the description below for our Twitch page. We'd love to see you over there. And you can even subscribe to us over on Twitch.
If you're Amazon Prime, that could even be free.
Oh my gosh, what a deal.
Well, cool. Well, thanks guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Take care.